Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 5th episode of Walking with Jay. And what this is, it's just my 10-minute-ish broadcast that I'm doing every single night for YouTube, just so that I can share my thoughts, mostly with myself, because I really doubt a lot of people are going to watch this, but hey, that's okay. Anyway, so on today's episode, I think I'll find that I'm a little bit more tired than I was even last night. Last night I kind of hit the wall, and today it feels like the wall hit me back, like my wife Stacy would say. So I'm just gonna walk it out. That's all I can do. Just keep on stepping, that's what I don't even know what to say. Okay, I guess I want to talk about discouragement, because I think it's really easy to get discouraged when things aren't going your way, and I have a lot of big hopes and a lot of big dreams, and most of them have to do with connectivity with other people and supporting other people and creating environments where people feel comfortable and yet challenged as well in order to progress and to make changes and to develop in their lives. But I think one of the constant things that we have to fight against is just discouragement. I think probably for myself, the biggest thing that gets me discouraged is that I'll have an ideal in my mind of something that I want to accomplish, or I'll have an ideal of how I think a certain situation should go. And then when it doesn't turn out that way, I get really down and I get discouraged. I've tried my whole life to develop healthy eating habits and exercise and things like that, and I do well for a while. I can be really successful, but then the time comes when it just gets too heavy and too hard to do, and I just give up on myself and I just quit. Well, I've been feeling that way a lot lately, and I just decided tonight that it doesn't matter how you feel. You got to keep on. You just got to keep moving on. You got to keep doing the work. You got to keep baby stepping if you have to. You got to take the breaks when you need to, but you got to keep moving on. And I just totally, tonight, that's what my intention is. That's why I'm out here walking instead of just hanging up my spurs, if you will. It's because I want to keep growing, and I want to keep developing, and I want to keep getting better, and I want to keep pushing myself, and I want to not let myself off the hook. So I'm doing a thing called habit stacking. It's really kind of a ludicrous thing to do now in hindsight. It's what I've done with this group on Facebook is try to stack a new habit every day. And I've read before that it's best just to work on one or two habits at a time. And I don't know, I just kind of, with this game, I just wanted to kind of question that. Is that true? Is that the best way to do it or not? And I don't know if it is or not. All I know is that I thought it was kind of a fun idea, and it just seems like it burned people out really quick. And that's okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm still doing my habit stacking. I'm on like day 8. Today I added guitar playing to my list. But I realized that if you're not watching this in context with the other things that I've talked about on Facebook or my blog, that you might not know what I'm talking about. So I think I'm just going to generalize it and just talk about what it takes to just continue when things get difficult, because I'm at the phase of it. Hey, listen, I'm probably at the heaviest I've ever been, and honestly, I haven't weighed myself in a very, very long time. And the last time I weighed myself, I was 340 something. I would imagine I'm 350 or 360 now. And I don't know. That's just, it is what it is. But it is, for me, it's a result of a lot of different things. Possibly, some of it had to do with the psychotropic medications that I was on. Because a lot of the different psychotropic medications cause weight gain because they affect your appetite. And like there were times when I was on medications where I would just never feel full, and I don't like to blame my medications for how heavy I am, because the bottom line, I have to take responsibility for the food that I put into my body and the fact that I don't get out and exercise as much as I should. And so, I don't know where I was going with this, other than, I guess I'm just telling my story a little bit and trying to say that I've given up so many times in my life, and I really don't want to give up anymore. So that's kind of why I'm putting my recovery story out there on Facebook and YouTube and my blog. And I'm just doing that because win or lose, I want to document it. I want to be able to learn from my mistakes. I want to be able to learn from what's working and what's not working. I'm a big guy, and I struggle with the idea that I might not always be a big guy, and I struggle more with the idea that I will probably always be a big guy, and that I will probably always be overweight, and that I probably never will be able to make consistent habit changes, and so who knows if I will or not. I mean, it's just one day at a time at this point. I avoid my doctor. I don't even want to go see him. I avoid, because he's going to talk to me about my weight. I avoid even taking my blood sugar in the mornings, because I just don't want to face that reality yet. I know at some point I will, but as of now, I'm still in denial about a lot of things, and so I'm just hoping to document that journey. Hopefully, my intention is to document a journey of recovery, from disease and disability to health and wellness and ability. Yeah, beautiful sky tonight, isn't it? No matter how good or how bad I'm doing, you got to take a look at the weather sometimes. You got to stop and smell the roses, as it were. So anyway, that's where I am today. I'm still a little discouraged. A lot of that has to do with being tired and putting more on my plate than I'm normally would. And I just want to keep on keeping on. I just pray that God would help me, establish a pace for myself that is sane and that will keep me moving in the right direction. So, fat guy walking. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna, my hope is that I will be able to beat the limiting beliefs, and the hope is that I will be able to overcome self-doubt, and that I will be able to overcome the barriers that hold me back from health and wellness in all areas of my life. Had a good day today. Had a strong week at Clubhouse. That's the job I work. I work at Elevate. It's a day program clubhouse model for Southwest Behavioral Health Center. Just had a great week this week, and looking forward to the weekend. That's about all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for lending your ear. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. That's all there is to it. And this is how I'm gonna document it for myself. So appreciate y'all taking the time to listen to me. If you get any value whatsoever out of it, please like and subscribe. So take care. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.